Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing good. This is Tutor Hira, and it's time for Grade 2 English class. Log into aplus.com, use your passwords and login details, then move to Language Arts section, Grade 2. We are going to begin with Chapter 9. Well, we are going to continue Chapter 9, Subject-Verb Agreement. You have already started Lesson 1. Today, I'll teach you Lesson 2 and Lesson 3. Use the correct subject or verb. And lesson number 3 is pronoun-verb agreement. Lesson number 2, use the correct subject or verb. Let's recall subject-verb agreement. The subject and the verb in a sentence must agree. Well, the subject and verb, you know that every sentence has a subject and a verb, and they must agree. What does it mean that they must agree? There are two types of subjects, singular subjects and plural subjects in a sentence. Singular subjects name only one person, animal, place, or thing. So if we talk about singular subjects, they name only one person, animal, place, or thing. When a subject is singular, use a singular verb. So simple rule, when a subject is singular, use a singular verb. You know about singular subject. Singular subject, only one person, place, animal, or thing. But do you know about singular verb? What is a singular verb? Singular verb ends in S or ES. So when a subject is singular, use a singular verb, and a singular verb ends in S or ES. It's mentioned here as well. So this is called subject-verb agreement. Subject and verb must agree with each other that if the subject is singular, use a singular verb. Let's read the sentence. Sarah visits her grandmother. Sarah visits her grandmother. I'm just writing the subject and the verb because we are focusing on these two things right now. The subject of the sentence is Sarah, and Sarah is a name of one person. Means this subject is singular. The verb that is used with this subject is visits. Visits is the verb that ends in S. If the subject is singular, use a singular verb, and a singular verb ends in S. So we can say that it's a singular verb because it ends in S, visits. So subject and verb agree. How do they agree? Singular subject, singular verb. So subject and verb agree with each other. My cat washes her paws. My cat washes. I've just written subject and verb. What is the subject of the sentence? Who washes her paws? My cat. My cat names only one animal. So again, it's a singular subject. And the verb that is used with the singular subject is washes. Basically, the verb is wash, but es is added because it's a singular verb, singular subject, singular verb. They agree. And a singular verb ends in s or es. This one ends in es. So we know it's a singular verb. Subject and verb agree. So this is the rule. But if we have plural subjects, let's learn what are plural subjects. Plural subjects name more than one person, animal, place, or thing. More than plural subjects. When a subject is plural, use a plural verb. When a subject is plural, a plural verb. What are plural verbs? Plural verbs usually do not end in s or es. Now we know plural subject means plural verb. If the subject is plural, use a plural verb. And a plural verb does not end in s or es. Let's read this one. Kyle and Jesse walk home. Again, I have written subject and verb. What is the subject? Who walk home? Kyle and Jesse. Is this the name of one person? No. The subject names more than one person. It is a plural subject, right? Because it names more than one person. So if it is the plural subject, we are going to use a plural verb, walk. And this plural verb does not end in s or es. So verb, subject and verb agree. Plural subject, plural verb. Plural subject takes a plural verb. And this plural verb does not end in s or es. The flowers grow. The flowers grow in the garden. What grows in the garden? The flowers. What is the subject? The flowers. It's more than one. So the subject is plural. So with a plural subject, we use a plural verb, And a plural verb does not end in s or es. It's a plural verb. Plural subject, plural verb. So they agree. I hope you understand it. This was the revision. I actually now we'll use the correct subject or verb. Let's begin the test. Complete the with the best subject. Okay. Subject is missing, verb is given. Now you have to decide accordingly. Singular subject, you takes a singular verb. Plural subject takes a plural verb. We don't have the subject right now, but we have the verb. Blank finishes work at 6 o'clock. Who finishes work? The verb ends in is, finishes. Remember, what kind of verb ends in es? Finishes. S or es. Which verb ends in s or es? Singular verb. This one is a singular verb because singular verb ends in s or es. So if the verb is singular, what should be the subject if it agrees with the verb? Yes, you are right. Singular subject takes a singular verb. If the verb is singular, it means the sentence must have a singular subject. Now we have two options, mom and dad. Is it a singular subject? Does it name one person? No. It names more than one subject. It's a plural subject, mom and dad. My aunt. Does it name one person? Yes. It is a singular subject. We are looking for a singular subject because this verb is a singular verb because it ends in s. So what is the correct answer? My aunt finishes work at 6 o'clock. Why is this wrong? Mom and dad, because it's a plural subject. And we can see the sentence has a singular verb. We need a singular subject. So the best subject is my aunt. Abigail, your answer is correct. Very good. FJ, I hope you understand the point now. No problem. Okay, let's complete the sentence with the best verb. Now, this in this require the best verb. Again, it depends on the subject or verb. This time, the verb is missing. We'll look at the subject. My mom. My mom blanked the car in the lot next door. Park or parks. Let's decide what kind of subject is this. My mom. Is this the name of one person? Yes, it names one person. It is a singular subject. If the subject is singular, what kind of verb would it use? Yes, it would use a singular verb, right? And a singular verb ends in s or es, right? So park or parks. Parks end in s. So parks is a singular verb. If the subject is singular, we will use a singular verb which ends in s. My mom parks the car in the lot next door. Now complete the sentence with the best subject. This time we need to choose the subject. Okay, if you have to choose the subject, look at the verb. The verb is plant. Who plants seeds in the spring? Now, plant is a verb which does not end in s or es. It means it's a plural verb. If the verb is plural, what should be the subject? Singular or plural? Yeah, plural. If the verb is plural, the sentence should have a plural subject. Shannon, name of one person, singular subject. My sister and brother, name of two persons. It's a plural subject. So, verb is this plant, the verb is plural verb. We require a plural subject. My sister and brother plant seeds in the spring. Okay, kids, I guess you understand the concept now because from this question, I'm going to ask you John and Logan. Compliance with the best verb. Now the verb is missing. Subject. John and Logan black the house on Saturdays. John and Logan, obviously, name of two persons, plural subject. Now find a plural verb, okay? Is it cleans or clean? I've got two answers. FJ, your answer is correct. Clean. Clean is a plural verb. And the sentence needs a plural verb because the subject is plural. So if the subject is plural, use a plural verb. John and Logan, name of two persons, plural subject. Use a plural verb, clean, because plural verb does not end in s. The father blank the noisy child. Complete the sentence with the best verb. Choose the verb. The father. Now you have to choose yourself. Is it singular subject or plural subject? If it is singular, choose a singular which ends in s or es. If the subject, the father, is plural, choose a verb which is plural and a plural verb does not end in S or ES. Yeah, it's your choice. This time I won't tell. Shush or shushes. Okay, shush. Okay. FJ is saying it's shushes. Abigail is saying it's shush. And Similar is saying it's shushes. Hmm. It's shushes because the subject, the father, singular. So we'll use a singular verb which ends in s. The father shushes the noisy child. Grandma and grandpa plank about the past sometimes. Complete the sentence with the best verb. Now, if you don't know the verb, if you have to find the verb, look at the subject. Grandma and grandpa. Two persons means plural subject. Now, if the subject is plural, use a plural verb. Which one is plural verb? Teaches or teach? I'm telling you again, read the subject first. Grandma and grandpa, name of two persons, plural, plural subject. If the subject is plural, use a plural verb. Which one is plural verb? You know the rule of plural verb. Well, I got two answers, and Abigail's answer is correct. It's teach. Because the subject is plural, the plural verb is teach. Grandma and grandpa teach us about the past sometimes. Danny and his brother blank stories. Again, complete the sentence with the best verb. Danny and his brother. The subject. Subject is plural. Name of two persons. Danny and his brother. Plural subject takes a plural verb. Which one is a plural verb? Writes or write? Well, Danny and his brother is a plural subject, and a plural subject takes a plural verb, which means if the subject is plural, use a plural verb, and a plural verb does not end in s or es. So, write. Danny and his brother write stories. Okay, kids, it's time to switch to the third lesson. I hope you understand this one and you can complete the test of this lesson later after the class. Now move to the other lesson, lesson number 3. The topic is same. It's subject verb agreement. Number 3 is pronoun verb agreement. Well, we know that subject and verb in a sentence must agree. Pronouns, what are pronouns? Pronouns are the word noun. That the words that we use in place of nouns. When we don't want to repeat nouns, we use the words which are pronouns. The words like he, she, it, we, they, you, these are the words. Now, pronouns are the subjects of sentences. They are subject pronouns as well. The subject pronouns she, he, and it name only one person or thing. She, he, and it. They name only one person or thing, so they are singular pronouns, singular subject pronouns. So when a subject is singular, use a singular verb. Same rule when a subject is singular. When in subject we have singular pronouns, she, he, and it, we call them singular subjects. Subject when the subject is singular, use a singular verb, and singular verb ends in s or es. You know it, right? He watches. I will write subject and verb, he, not the rest of the sentence. He watches the neighbor's baby. Who watches the neighbor's baby? He. He is used in place of a noun, person's name, one person's name, because it's singular. So he is a singular pronoun, or you can say singular subject. So if the subject is singular, we use a singular verb, watches, which ends in es. Singular subject. This one, watches, is singular verb, ends in es. Same case, same rule, subject verb must agree. Subject verb must agree. Singular subject takes a singular verb. It needs a new lock. It, maybe a thing, needs. Now again, it is a singular subject because it names one thing. So it's a singular subject. We use a singular verb with it which ends in s. It needs. We cannot say it need. That would be wrong because need is a plural verb. With singular subject, we cannot use a plural verb. If it's singular subject, we use a singular verb which ends in s or es. Now, the subject pronouns we and they name more than one person. We use we for more than one person. We use they for more than one person or thing. So they are plural subjects. The pronoun you can also be plural. Actually, it's both singular and plural, but it can also be plural. So when a subject is plural, use a plural verb. Same rule. Subject verb must agree. So plural verbs usually do not end in s or es. We walk home. We walk home. Who walk home? We. We is the subject. Which subject is it? It is a plural subject. So what kind of verb have we used with it? Walk. Does not end in s. It's a plural verb. Plural subject, plural verb. We walk home. They finish early. They, again used for more than one person. Plural subject. So use a plural verb finish. It does not end in s or es. It means it's a plural verb. Thank you, FJ, if you like the class. So, the subject must agree with the verb. Verb must agree with the subject. Now we have two specific pronouns. I and you. These are singular subject pronouns. We use I for our own self, one person. You, a singular pronoun used for one person. These two, the singular subject pronouns, you and I, do not follow these rules. Which rules? Means if the subject is singular, use a singular verb. If the subject is plural, use a plural verb. These two, I, you, these two singular pronouns, they do not follow these rules. They name only one person or thing, but they should be used with plural verbs. Now you just have to remember this. Although they are singular pronouns or singular subject pronouns, they use plural verbs. So it's only with these two pronouns, not others. Okay? They don't follow the rules. You sing better than I do. You sing. Okay, you here is a subject, but it takes a plural verb. It takes a plural verb because it doesn't end in s or es. Okay? I close the windows at night. I used for one person, singular subject. Close is the plural verb because it doesn't end in s or es. So this rule, that singular subject plural verb, is used for these two types of pronouns only, you and I. It applies to this one only. So remember this thing. this point. Complete the sentence with the best subject pronoun. Subject pronoun. Okay, if you have to find subject pronoun, look at this verb. Feel. Feel is a verb in this sentence. What kind of verb? Does it end in S or ES? No. It means feel is a plural verb. If the verb is plural, the subject pronoun should also be plural. Which one is plural subject pronoun? She? No. It names one person. Singular subject pronoun. They, used for more than one person. It's a plural subject pronoun. The verb is plural, we need a plural subject pronoun. Feel the strong wind. Feel, feel. Feel is a plural verb. Subject pronoun should also be plural. She names one person. It is singular subject pronoun. They names more than one person. It's a plural subject pronoun. So we are choosing they. Now we have to choose the best verb. They. Okay, now we know the subject. The subject is they, means used plural subject. The subject is plural. It names more than one person. Now, if the verb should also be plural, and a plural verb does not end in s or es. So, which does not end in s or es? Hunt. They hunt for their gloves. They blank the bed. Again, they, plural subject, take a plural verb, make. Why is it make? Because this plural verb does not end in s or es. We need a plural verb with a plural subject. They make the bed. Blank throw the ball to Julia. Subject pronoun is missing. Look at the verb throw. The verb does not end in s or es. It means it's a plural verb. If the verb is plural, subject should also be plural. He, no, it's a singular verb, pronoun. It's singular subject. We, yes, it's a plural subject. So we throw the ball to Julia. This one is correct. She blank the little chipmunk. Now the verb is missing. Select the best verb. Frighten or frightens. She is a singular subject. So choose a singular verb. Well, she is a singular subject. So we'll choose a singular verb, and a singular verb ends in s or es. Frightens. She frightens the little chipmunk. Now choose the best subject pronoun. Blank hide the ball. He hide the ball. We hide the ball. Hide is the verb. Hide is the verb which does not end in s or es. It means it's a plural verb. Now choose a plural subject. Well, if when I say hide is the verb which does not end in s or es, it means it's a plural verb. So we require a plural subject. Which one is a plural subject pronoun? Yes, we. We hide the ball. Blank looks like grandpa. Again, we need a subject pronoun, but we have a verb. Looks. Verb is looks. It ends in s. If the verb in s, we know it's a singular verb because it ends in s. So if the verb is singular, we require a singular subject pronoun. They or it. They or it. Which one is correct? Which one is a singular subject pronoun? Well, the subject pronoun which is singular is it. They is a plural subject pronoun. We cannot use it because the verb is singular, ending in s. It is the singular subject pronoun. It looks like grandpa. Okay, kids, I hope you understand this lesson as well. If you understand it, you can complete the test, the remaining test, because the time of class is over. I'll see you again in this week or maybe next week. Till then, complete the test and have a nice day.